Students, the topic today is corrosion. What is corrosion? When metals are exposed to air or kept in open, their surface are slowly eaten up. That is destroyed or damaged. This is because of the formation of certain compounds are formed there like oxides, carbonates, and sulfides, etc. of the metal by the gas and water vapors present in the air or in the moisture or sometimes these are present in and these metals are put in water and there a lot of dissolved gases and water is available in plenty. This slowly eating of the metal is called corrosion. It may be defined as the process of slow eating up of a metal by gases and water vapors present in the air due to the formation of certain chemical compounds. The corrosion of iron has a special name called rusting. So the corrosion of iron is called rusting. Rust, what is rust? It is a hydrated ferric oxide, Fe2O3 x times water. Uh, it is a rust, we call it khai in Kashmiri. Brown, it is brown in color. Corrosion damages bridges and other iron structures. So we need to understand it and to know the ways how to prevent it. Let us first examine its understand its mechanism. We will take up the rusting of iron here. Uh, it involves basically the mechanism. What is mechanism? It is basically the formation of an electrochemical cell on the surface of iron. Water containing dissolved oxygen and carbon dioxide stick to the uneven surface of iron and a redox reaction is set up. Iron atoms lose electrons to form iron ferrous ions which later become ferric ions and which forms ferric oxide here Fe2O3 and the electrons are taken up by H positive released from carbonic acid which are and in this way oxidation, it is oxidation of iron and reduction of H positive ions. Here in the metal, here you can see in the metal, inside of the metal, iron loses electrons to form ferrous which later becomes lose another electron to form ferric. Here at it, so this is here cathode at the surface of the uh, iron where there is a drop of water or water is accumulated. A reaction takes place at here and it is cathode reaction. Water combines with carbon dioxide present to form carbonic acid H2CO3. H2CO3 undergoes electrolysis to form H positive and carbonate ions. H positive takes electrons. Which electrons? This comes from the iron. Here iron release electrons and these are taken up by here H positive released by carbonic ion to form hydrogen. Hydrogen combines with oxygen to form water. So water is formed in this reaction. Ferrous ions I have told are oxidized to ferric ions which combine with water to form ferric oxide, hydrated ferric oxide. So this is the mechanism of the of this rusting of iron. So now let us understand what are the factors which promote corrosion, which enhance corrosion. First is position of metal in the electrochemical series. We know that the metals lower in the position of electrochemical series have lower reduction potential and consequently higher oxidation potential, and they easily lose electrons, they are easily oxidized. So those lower in position are easily oxidized and they have a greater chance of getting corroded. Some metals which are higher in position, like we have iron, we have this no, not iron, we have gold, we have platinum, which are higher in position and have higher value of reduction potential, don't get corroded. So they are called noble metals. So this is the one thing, that if they are lower in position they will get corroded. If they are higher in position electrochemical series they won't get corroded. Then there is presence of impurities. The presence of impurities in the metal which are higher in position in electrochemical series, they gain electrons and help the metal to lose electrons. So they are oxidizing, they get reduced and become oxidizing agents. When we have oxidizing agents, they help a metal to get oxidized and get corroded. So when there are impurities, they are higher in position in the electrochemical series, there is more corrosion. Okay, then the presence of electrolytes. You see, when we set up an electrochemical cell, we need an electrolyte in which this electrochemical cell functions, where this reaction takes place. Normally how it takes place: water which dissolves carbon dioxide forms carbonic acid, and an electrochemical series, an electrochemical cell is formed which leads to corrosion of the metal. But if we have already some electrolytes present in the water, for example we have seawater, a lot of electrolytes are present, so we don't need any gas to be dissolved in it. There is a ready-made electrolyte and it easily corrodes the metal. That is why these metals, for example iron, gets easily rusted in seawater than in pure water. Then we have iron moisture. When we expose a metal surface to iron moisture is essential there for the dissolution of gases which form electrolyte. So iron and moisture are essential to make it possible to set up an electrochemical cell which corrodes the metal. If we have impurities in iron, first we have a lot of carbon dioxide and a lot of sulfur dioxide, then it becomes more rapid. Then we have uneven metal surface. If we have a smooth metal surface, water does not stick to it. But when we have uneven surface, it has depressions, water accumulates in them and dissolves gases to form electrolyte, and thus an uneven metal surface is more prone to corrosion than a smooth metal surface.